Hello, this is meteorologist Ryan Willis with your weekly weather briefing for the week beginning May 15th, 2025. Our initial focus will be the above normal temperatures across the area today and Friday. In fact, we could near a record high in Atlanta on Friday, with the rest of our climate sites likely remaining just below any record highs for the date. Our attention then will turn to the threat for thunderstorms on Saturday, beginning early Saturday morning and persisting through the day as a cold front approaches the area. We currently have a marginal risk for severe thunderstorms Saturday, though there is some potential that this risk could increase further, and that's something we'll need to watch over the next couple of days. For Sunday and Monday, we do have the risk for some isolated to scattered thunderstorms across the area as the front lingers before we warm up further early next week with above normal temperatures remaining the norm. By the time we get to midweek next week, we will be watching for the potential for another front to approach the area, which could bring our next chance of showers and thunderstorms. Our current conditions across the region late this morning show a mix of clouds and sun across the state, with morning lower clouds gradually clearing as we head into the afternoon. High pressure will keep things dry across our area today. Rain chances do return really from late Friday night into the pre-dawn hours on Saturday across North Georgia, as thunderstorms are likely to push into the area, with that chance for scattered thunderstorms pushing a little bit further south across most of North Georgia through the day on Saturday. Taking a little bit closer look at the potential for thunderstorms beginning during the pre-dawn hours Saturday and pushing into the day on Saturday, we'll take a look at one of our high-resolution models during that time frame, which currently indicates a potential line of thunderstorms pushing into far North Georgia early Saturday morning and pushing a little further southward later into the Saturday morning time frame. If this does unfold, this would increase the potential for strong to damaging wind gusts across North Georgia during that time. So this is something we're going to need to monitor over the next couple of days and see if this trend holds. Taking a look initially at the severe weather outlook for the late Friday night to early Saturday morning time frame, there is currently a marginal risk across northwest Georgia, which is in line with what we discussed on the previous slide regarding potential thunderstorms entering the area during that time frame. If the confidence increases in this scenario, there is some potential that the risk could increase a little bit further as we head into that early Saturday morning time frame. The severe weather outlook during the day on Saturday expands the marginal risk further southward across most of the area. Initial thunderstorms, again, will be possible across North Georgia before 10 a.m., with some weakening likely with some of these storms during the late morning, before scattered thunderstorms could redevelop across portions of the area during the afternoon and evening hours. Again, damaging wind potential would likely be the highest concern, with some secondary potential for some hail as well. With that front lingering across the area on Sunday, we do maintain the risk for some isolated to scattered thunderstorms across the region through the day on Sunday. All right, turning our attention to the heat building from today into Friday across the area. Most of us will be in the upper 80s to low 90s, with Friday likely the hottest day of the next several. In fact, we could threaten a record high in Atlanta on Friday, with our current forecast of 90, only 1 degree away from the record of 91. Even with the front and scattered showers and thunderstorms over the weekend, we're likely not going to see any big cool down, though temperatures may be a few degrees cooler, but still above normal during that time. By Monday and Tuesday, the chance for rain will gradually go down those days, with temperatures going back up. In fact, by Tuesday, it looks like most of us will again be in the 90s for highs. Now we'll take a brief look at midweek next week, when it looks like our next frontal system could approach the area, and rain chances will generally start going back up by Wednesday and into Thursday, though at this juncture there is still some uncertainty regarding the exact timing and any risk for strong to severe thunderstorms. So that's something we'll watch over the next several days. Finally, we do have more good news on the drought front, with none of our area in any kind of drought conditions now after recent rainfall that eliminated any areas that still had some dry conditions. In fact, across the entire state, only a few locations across east and southern Georgia even have an abnormally dry area. So we're doing well on that front. Okay, so to sum it all up again, we'll start off with above normal temperatures today and Friday, with our focus then turning to any potential for strong to severe thunderstorms beginning early Saturday and persisting through the day Saturday, with some isolated to scattered storms remaining possible Sunday and Monday, before a brief drying trend again early next week with above normal temperatures remaining in place before our next potential frontal system moves back into the area by midweek next week. Okay, thanks everybody for attending this week's weekly briefing. If you need to get in touch with us, here are a number of ways to do so. Otherwise, we hope everybody has a good weekend and week ahead.